Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and this is the Farmhouse Mom. Today I'm going to show you how much meat you get when you order a cow and have it butchered at a local butcher. So thanks for watching and let's take a look. It's hard to get a wide angle shot of exactly everything, so I'll do it individually. But this is 296 pounds of beef. And then we'll go through how much we got of each. So it's hard for me to be in the shot as I'm showing you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and point out the packages. So we got 4 nice packages of stew meat. We have 2 really large 3 to 4 pound rump roasts. I believe we have 6 packages of the sirloin steaks, and then some of these are doubles. I think most of those are doubles. And then we got 4 nice big ribeyes. We had one of those last night, so there's just 3 here. A package of beef back ribs, and then we have 3 packages of beef short ribs. We got 3 nice arm roasts, so 1, 2, 3 nice arm roasts. I get everything from the cow, so I have the heart. This is the oxtail, the tongue, also the beef liver. I feed that to my livestock guardian dogs, my LGDs. They really love some nice organ meat. 5 packages of soup shank. These are really fatty, but they're really flavorful, really good for soup, as it says. Chuck roast. I believe we got 4 nice large chuck roasts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one under there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Cubed steak, which is, we usually don't get that, but rather than have this in the ground beef, I think we got 6 packages of cube steak. And then what we'll be eating this summer is the T-bone steak. So I believe these are doubles. Yeah, I think these are doubles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages of T-bone, and then 2 really nice brisket. And so that's just kind of a view of what about 300 pounds of beef looks like. I also kept the lard. I'm gonna be making soap with that. Okay. All right, so I just put all of that beef away and the boys are happy because I had a chocolate and vanilla quart of ice cream, so they got to eat everything that was left. I had to make room. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how much we paid for it and how much it was. So that was a half cow. So we got a half of a cow. So the live weight or the hanging weight of the cow when it came in to get dropped off at the butcher was 1,070 pounds. So obviously half of that for us would be 535. So that was the, coming in off of the truck, that's how much it weighed. And then we have the dressed weight turned out to be 592 pounds. And then of course half of that is 296. So what you saw there was 296 pounds of beef. So our cost from our neighbor, so the neighbor that we share fences with, we see the cows over there all the time. So it was, right next door to us. So our cost was $900 for half of a cow. I think it was actually like $875, but we just rounded up because our goats are constantly escaping and getting over there and eating their field, and we feel so terrible. We're terrible goat neighbors. But he charges $1.65 a pound for the beef. The butcher fee came out to be $231.74. So our total cost for half of a cow to be butchered, processed, frozen was $1,131.74. And that worked out for $3.82 a pound. So that's what it cost us. And then I'm gonna show you the butcher's receipt just to kind of give you what the ticket looks like. So if you call in they will call you. So what happens is they will call you and they'll say, your animal's here and how would you like your cuts of meat? And so they'll go through down a sheet and you can say how thick you want it, what size you want your rump roast, what size you want your steaks. So let me grab that really quickly. This is what the butcher's list will look like. And they'll just, like I said, go down and they will ask you what you want of each. So our arm roast and our chuck roast, we put at 3 to 4 pounds each. I didn't want them really huge. I believe all of our steaks we did about an inch thick. So you can go all the way up to an inch and a half. I think we did that last time, and it was just a little much. It was a great steak, but as far as like thawing, you had to add an extra day to thaw it out. And you know, it's just a lot more food. So it's a little easier for us to portion it out if we just do an inch thick. And you know, I think my husband likes the steaks a little bit thicker, but it's easier for me. And then so all of the steaks were 1 inch. When it came to the round steak, we decided to get cubed instead of tenderized. We wanted our rump roast cut in half, and they'll ask you same thing for your brisket. Do you want that cut in half? You can have 1, 1.5, or 2 pounds of ground beef. So we're a family of 4. A lot of times if we make tacos or burgers, 1 pound just doesn't quite go, you know, far enough. 2 pounds is sometimes too much, but it does give us leftovers. So I thought about doing the 1.5 pounds, but just for the sake of recipes and, you know, just getting a good eye of what you have, I just stuck with the 1 pound. Again, easier to thaw. It's a thinner package. It's easier to thaw out. And then they will ask you if you want just everything that you want. You don't have to have all of these cuts of meat. You can just choose the ones that you think you will use, and you can have just everything else ground up into ground beef. So I like the different cuts, and like I said, I also take the organ meat. If we don't use it and eat it, then I'll give it to my dogs. We also got quite a few big soup bones, and I've already given those to the dogs to eat. And then quite 2 large bags, I showed you in the refrigerator, 2 large bags of, they call it the suet or the tallow, just the beef fat. And so what I'm going to do is melt that down, and I'm gonna make some soap out of that and see how that turns out. So anyway, I hope that gives you a really good idea of what it costs and how much meat you get. We just have a small half-size freezer that we got at Sam's Club. We'd like a larger freezer, but a half a cow is, we have enough space, more than enough space to put it in just like a very small, inexpensive stand-up freezer, not the full-size one, and then just our refrigerator here. Last year we had a half a cow and we had a pig. I believe we did the whole pig, and it was a little tight, but it's still, you know, is manageable. So I feel for the average person, it would be affordable to purchase a very small freezer, and quite a bit of savings. So if you look in your area and see how much even ground beef is, it's probably not $3.82 a pound, and your steaks are probably not $3.82 a pound. So it was really affordable for us. Hey, Bubbers. And it's always nice to support your, you know, local community, your local neighbors, your local farmers. So thank you so much for watching. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all my ingredients ready, and I'm going to start making some soap out of that tallow. So we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.